Live your life. And I mean truly live it. But understand what come with that shit. If you want to be in the streets, understand the usual that somebody that's either gonna be unalived or in jail is usually the result. There's very few that actually make it out. So with that understanding, you gotta know what you're choosing or signing up for. Don't be fooled and don't be appalled by the lack of rewards and boast or boost in consequences. However, the rewards are slim. Hey, you might make it out, but then again, about 95 to 97% don't. Those odds are stacked against you. So it's probably best that you don't choose that route. But if you do, understand what comes with it. Understand what comes with being a promiscuous woman. You're probably not going to be looked upon as being a wife or somebody that wants to, or a person that's going to want to be with you for long term. That's just life. But these are the things that we are choosing to do. These are the things that we want for our life. So we can't get mad at the outcomes of them. The only thing we can do is get mad at ourselves for making illicit choices. Our decisions are our own through free will. Yes, society has a part to play with pushing any and every agenda or topic on us, but you don't have to follow that shit. You choose to do so. You choose to follow every narrative put in front of your face instead of doing any research or just trying to get information on your own. So, yes, you're a follower, but everybody is a follower at some point. But when are you going to lead in your life? That is the difference. Most people want to blame everybody else, but forget that you're the head of your life. At the end of the day, every choice affects you. Your discernment or discernment in general is to make the best decision for you. Everybody is not going to make the best decision for you. Why? Because they have to make the best decision for themselves. And once you understand that, you're not really tripping off the shit that people do, because that's probably was the best choice for their situation. Because the life that they chose. And if you're not really a part of that life, you really can't get upset. Life is life. And that shit gonna just life at the end of the day. Until none of us have it. But we have to understand the work that we're putting in is the shit that we gonna get out. So whatever we sign up to do is whatever reward or consequence is gonna be thrown or given to us. It's simple. You want to go be a movie star, go be a movie star. But you know people going to want to always constantly take your picture. Going to always want to be seen with you. Going to always want to know your business. Want to all type of shit. But you know what you signed up for. So you can't sit here and be mad that people are doing this when you have seen that shit a time before you. It's pure foolishness. To think that, oh, just because you get famous, now people not going to be in your business? That's stupid. Let's be real here. You understand what you signed up for. So all the mental issues was what you wanted on your plate. So you should have been trying to figure out how to handle them before you even got them. Again, this is why you have to prepare for what you want and not just simply let things stumble or fall into your lap, because your life is your life and nobody is going to get to use the rewards or feel the consequences more than your ass. But everything is based off your decision. You understand why people don't fuck with you? Are you a bullshit ass person? You don't fuck with people? Are the people that you're around bullshit ass people? I mean, come on, we understand these things. We are choosing our lives. Everything that we have in our lives or don't have is because of us. The lack of work or want to or will or desire to actually finish or accomplish, complete some shit. We might have a motherfucking business idea that we want to do with our partner, but our partner and them might not be on the same thing, but we might not even know why. Their funds may be low. They may be going through a rough patch, but we ain't trying to figure none of that shit out because we got things that we want to do. We got to understand that we have to talk. We have to really be here for each other, but we also have to understand that everything in our life is for our lives, not anybody else's. The decisions we make are going to affect us more than they affect anybody else. And we can't get mad at people for making the best decision for them. If it went against us, that was the best decision for them. We want them to have a fucked up life because we're friends, we're family. That's stupid as hell. That's selfish as hell. But I need y'all to understand, if you do some shit and the consequences are too fucking catastrophic, they're dire, nigga, that shit fall on you. Just like the rewards. If it's amazing, it's abundance, you're not trying to share all your rewards with everybody in your life. You're trying to hone and keep all that. That's just what it is. Because you knew what it took to actually get it. You knew what you had to sacrifice to be in the position that you are now. But then we also have to look at, most people don't want to share their rewards, but they want to share consequences. We live in a fucked up society due to us being messed up people on an overall aspect, because we're not holding each other accountable and we're not holding ourselves accountable. We're doing shit and then saying this is the reason, or this is why, or if this didn't happen, I wouldn't have had to do this. Like, come on, man. There's always a better way. You just have to be willing to do it. You have to sit back, really go through the process of a method of trying to figure or come to a process that will change the degree of the life that you're living or moment that you're in. But you have to understand, all of this is dictated off different decisions in your life. Yes, there are a lot of decisions. Well, I'm not going to say a lot. There are some decisions that you couldn't even do. And that had to do with your parents. If they didn't want to go out and get the best jobs or stuff like that, then hey, that's on them. Now it's your turn to change that cycle, because you want more out of your life. You want more for not only yourself, but your children as well as your parents. This thing of life and family is one of the most beautiful things that you can ever be a part of. The thing is, you have to really love and want to be a part of it, because then you're going to do the things to excel life and not digress it, not take from it. You don't want to take anything from anybody. You want everybody to multiply. You want to add to people. And we have to really get back to that. And the only way we're going to do that is by holding ourselves accountable. Getting ourselves out the street. Getting ourselves out of these BS places and being taken advantage of, and really stand up for ourselves and do as we need to in our lives and for the people we love. This is our time to change everything that people know about the world. It is our time to change everything people see in the world. It is our time to really stand up for the Most High and do his bidding. It is our time. It is our time to shine. As we've been sitting here with our dim lights, it is time to allow our powers to be shown, that we're capable of not only seeking revolution or resolution, but also making shit happen if need be. We're at the precipice of our breakthrough. But first, it starts with you and I. We must be the collective that will change, not just talk about it. That will hold ourselves accountable and be fathers, be mothers, be sons, be daughters, be cousins, be nephews, be nieces, be grandfathers, grandpas, grandmothers, grandma. We're going to be families again. We're going to be friends again. But we're just going to be neighbors again. And we're going to love and understand it as long as we choose and act as such. Nothing can ever defeat or go against it. Because we are prepared and we're strong and we understand and can see what is coming, because we're focused on having the best lives possible, not just for ourselves, but for everyone. And we can only do that by holding not only other people, but ourselves accountable. Accountability is everything, but the action behind that accountability is even more important. Understand what you're choosing out of your life. That way you don't have to be mad at anyone but yourself if you didn't thrive as you thought you should have, because you were placed here and given every opportunity just like the next man or woman. You just have to make sure that you understand that you can never do anything alone. You're always going to need a team. You're going to need a family. So while these people, while they, the elites, whomever you want to say that they are telling you to be broken down and alone, understand that you have the cure all around you. Your family. You just have to treat them as such. You have to treat yourself as somebody that you love and truly hold dear. Because we're all needed. And we all have a part to play. But we must first get our scripts together. Go over them. And make sure we hit every cue. Because it's our time to shine. It is our time to put the world in a state that we want to indulge in. Not just participate. We got this. You got this. I got this. It won't be easy, but it will be worth it. Just understand, it's time to teach, but also learn. Y'all have a good day.